Everyone, how are y'all doing tonight? I hope that y'all are doing well. Me, on the other hand, I am excited because I get to see my new doctor. Hold on one second, y'all. Hold on. All right, I'm back. So I was fixing my drink. Do I have, okay. I am making this. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of this before. It's not organic or anything like that, but it's Bigelow's Botanical Cold Water Infusion. Sometimes I use these. This is the best flavor. It's this watermelon cucumber mint. It's very mild. It is so good. I will put I can put 2 or 3 in and get a stronger taste. But usually I put in, for a big container, I'll put in, like for 32 ounces, I'll put in 2. But tonight I'm just going to put in 1 because I have in here my hibiscus and grape vinegar, pro and prebiotic. And I have my electrolytes. So, and there's also hibiscus tea bag in there. So we're going to add some watermelon and cucumber with this ice. I need more ice. Y'all, I know. Hold on. That is so weird. I got to have ice in my drink. Always. My cat was the same way. And I would say, Andy, you want ice? You want ice? Come on, you want ice? And he would come. All he had to do was hear me, making sounds with the ice cubes. And he would come running because he knew I was going to put ice in his water bowl. So then Gabby started wanting ice in her water bowl. And, so yeah, I love a lot of ice. I love feeling cold. I love being cold. I'm relaxed and I'm cozy when I'm cold. It's a menopausal, postmenopausal, menopausal, perimenopausal, whatever you want to call it, but it's a thing. So I'm going to go get some ice so that I can sit back and relax. And then we're going to get into the rest of this stuff. I have been trying, y'all, so hard to clean up the spill. And it just seems like I need to put more water right there to help get that stain out. I don't know if you can tell how blue this is, but so yeah. So I'm going to go get this ice, get this in here real good. And then we will be right back. Okay, y'all, that looks a lot better. I hate the kind that goes inward because then that's less that you get to put in your thing. I like my other one better because it's an outie, you know what I mean? So let me wipe off. This real life, y'all. This is real life. This is just something I do. I like to feel clean. Just don't worry about it. But yeah, let me check my water. Y'all, it don't make sense how many water bottles I have all over the house. You see how this one screws from the outside so I can fill it to the rim. So yeah, but I just don't like being caught short. I'm just going to tell it to you like it is. Let me put this back over here. I've got my medications I got to take. So I take high blood pressure medicine and I take, what do you call it? I take 2 high blood pressure medications. Yes, I do. And there's no sense in me lying to you because I do. And then I have to take hormones too. My AM and PM hormones. Y'all, let me just tell you something. I just remember when, and this right here is so relaxing. I just remember when, you know what I mean? I remember when I always have these nostalgic freaking moments, and it's like, let me find something in here. And like right now, what I'm feeling is I want to get in my car, I want to get in my Jeep, and I want to drive somewhere kind of far away, and I want to drive somewhere where there's a lot of trees and water, and I just want to drive around. That's what I want to do. And nobody or nothing is stopping me, but it's like, that's just not wisdom, but that's what I feel like doing. I remember when I worked, I forgot where my job was, but I had a job and I met a guy. And the guy that was on this job with me, his mother was convicted of murdering her family, his dad. And it was all on the news. And I talked to him and he was like, I just want to tell somebody what really happened that night. So he was telling me, you know, about how his mother allegedly had murdered his father. I don't even know if that's something I'm allowed to even talk about on TV. I mean, on YouTube. But anyway, let me see. I'm trying to, well, all right, we'll use these. And so he was telling me about it. And he said, hey, listen, he said, let's hang out after work. And I was like, yeah, sure, we can hang out after work. And this was back in the 80s. And this guy was like, he was into creepy things. He was like, he wasn't gothic or anything like that, y'all, but he was just into creepy things. But he was a cool guy. He was a cool dude. Seriously, he was. And he took me on a drive in his black Camaro, right? And it reminds me, when I think about it now, when it pops in my head, it reminds me of the Chevy Impala. Y'all remember the Chevy Impala? Who did not love the Chevy Impala back in the day, right? So, it reminded me of the TV show Supernatural. And I was a big fan of Dean Winchester because he was fearless and he was brave and he was just macho, machismo, if you want to call it. So I used to like, he was my favorite. And no, I'm not liking that. And he, they had that Impala that I loved so much, right? And, there was an episode, and I can't remember which one it is. I used to have all of it on DVD. I don't get into that no more. And in this particular episode, and I can't remember which one it was, there was a scene that looked just like, or similar to, the scene that I saw when I was in that Camaro with that dude whose mother, you know, took the life of his father and his siblings. I could go right past their house. I know where their house is today. I don't know if they still live there, but yeah. And it's like, wow. So anyway, you go into this back road, and this is no lie, y'all. Let your imagination go. So you're going up this windy road that's dangerously windy. The kind of windy that if you just don't have your hand on the wheel properly, you can just go right over the embankment, go right over. There was no guardrails, so you had to drive. And we're going up a hill. And when you get to the top of the hill, there is like this factory. And there's a lot of trees and it's dark. And you would say to me, I'm lying. There's no way, but it exists. The place was there. It used to exist. I don't know if it's still there anymore. And it was scary. And I thought I was going to die that night. I was like, oh my God, this dude is going to take me and violate me or kill me, or, you know, and I was like, why did I agree to do this? You know, I should have just got in my car and went on home from work. All right, so here we go. Let me see, let's lower this down. But I didn't. But I had so much fun that night because it was so scary. And it was like, just because of what happened, you know, he was a decent guy. Why did he take me there? Because he wanted me to see something creepy. That's why he wanted me to, because he was like, you're not going to believe that this place exists, but I'm going to take you there. And he did. And that's what I'm feeling like right this minute. Like I want to go in my vehicle, get in my Jeep, and just go somewhere that I ain't got no business going. All right, so I'm cool with that. What did I do with... Okay. All right, so this is cool. Now, what I wanted is some quotes, but I don't see... All right, let's see here. What was another crazy thing that I have witnessed? Life is better with friends. Well, yeah, maybe. Stay true and embrace your... Depend on what kind of friends you got. All right, let's do this. So anyhow, I was in that kind of spooky, nostalgic mood. I don't know why I am such a nostalgic type person. I don't know why, but I could be just watching something and it'll just remind me of something and make me want to just go. All right, how's that? All right, so that'll work. And want to just go and do it. Or sometimes I'll just have this feeling where I just want to jam. You know, what do I mean by jam? Just pack a bag and just go. When I was younger, like in my 20s, I used to do that a lot. You know, I would just pack up and just go. You know, I worked, I went to college, and when I was ready to go, I would go. Now, where did I do with that friggin' thing? And there was just, I just love that. There it is, that freedom. We're going to fix this right now. All right. We are going to change the color of it so I can stop looking around for it. So yeah, y'all, and I would just go, just pick up and just go to King's Dominion. Pick up and just go to Ocean City. Just, all I needed was gas in my car. I didn't even need a lot of money on me, you know. And I love just going, especially driving at night. There's just something about driving at night, especially with the windows down. And let's see, what was the other thing I was saying? And I just remember there would be times when I would just go to Baltimore, leave Baltimore and go to DC all in one night. You know, I was never a clubber. That was never my thing. I didn't like clubbing. But man, did I love going to lounges where the older people were. You know, the more mature people. Where you would sip a Tom Collins and have conversation in a corner with beautiful lighting. You know, and if they did play music, it was jazz. I used to love going to the airport. I would go to airports in different cities, you know, in my state, and watch planes take off, you know, and land and stuff like that. Go to their bar and grills and their shops, and I would just have so much fun doing that. And most of the time I would go alone, but then I would bring a boyfriend or a buddy, my best friend, girlfriend, you know, and we would just hang out, and I would just show her how cool it is to just have fun at the airport. And I just remember that. But it was just the freedom. Like, you guys remember, what, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, when I used to take y'all with me to the water and stuff. I was talking about that in another video with you guys. But it's like, I feel like what Ali Sheedy said in The Breakfast Club. When you get old, your soul dies. Sometimes I feel like that. I don't know. And this had nothing to do with COVID. It just, I don't know. Right before, for 2 years before keto, y'all know, some of y'all know I had that depression really bad. Okay, so these, I'm loving this because now I can stick stuff in to be done. Things that are to be done, I can stick in there. Let me see. I got some too. Hold on. But I'm going to be honest with you. It's too much. This is a lot of stuff. I'm going to stick some in here. Some of these bigger ones. So yeah, you know, and I was always going out. It'd be 3 o'clock in the morning. Yep. And I would marry and still, I'm like, I just need somewhere to go. I'm just going, and I always go by the water. You always know where to find me. I'm always at some waterfront place, praying, journaling, you know, the whole kit and caboodle. But I don't know what happened. I don't know why I'm not depressed anymore. So I don't know why. I don't think I'm depressed. Do you think I'm depressed? I don't think I'm depressed, but I don't know. I don't know. It's like, remember I used to lay down on the grass at night and lay on the cement at night? Oh man, I don't know. I just don't know why I'm not. Let's see, I could put this down here, but if ever I needed to replace this, well, you know what? This is removable, so let's do it. All right, let's put it there because I forgot. See, it is removable. All right, so let's put us some more of these in here. All right. Let's see how stuffed it is. It can handle more. All right, so let's put some little ones in there. So yeah, you know, so that's what I'm feeling. Oh, this is good sticker release paper. But I'm not saving it. But you know what? I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save a sheet. Because I know I have a purpose for that. So, but yeah, guys, so that's what I'm feeling like tonight. Like I want to take off and just go you know, but that's all right. I get like this around this time of year every year because I haven't been to the ocean since April. And, you know, that's what happens to me when I start missing the ocean. If you haven't already, please check out, if it's an interest, you know, my off-the-cuff videos where I take you to Ocean City with me. If you are someone who likes the ocean, if the ocean brings you peace and calm. But, yeah, I just remember the freedom that I used to have when I was young. I don't miss being young-minded. I miss being physically young. So if I could be physically young with the mind that I have now, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. Oh my gosh, that would be awesome. All right, so we're going to stick some of these in here. All right. And Jazz, if you are watching, sweet Jazzy, seriously, thank you for promoting my channel on your channel. Let's talk about that. I love promoting other people's channel on my channel. Why can't we all share in the love? Why can't we all share in the success of everyone, of channels, right? If you want me to mention your channel on my channel, I would love to do that, because I think it not only does it show love and support small channels like mine, you know, greatly appreciate it. And you know, it's just showing love. I mean, I'm not saying I want a whole bunch of subscribers and a whole bunch of drama, because I don't. But when you have like-minded people that come to your channel and support you, and it's 11/11, they support you, it's positive energy. Who doesn't want that? So I give people permission to mention me, to mention my channel on their channel, you know, in a positive light. I welcome you to do that. If you think that there are some people who watch your channel that you think would like mine, please do so. That would melt my heart. But you know, I also get it that there are people going to say, I like her, but, you know, I like her vibe, but I don't like her channel. I don't like what she puts out, you know, and that's cool. You know, that's cool. I don't want nobody to subscribe just for the heck of subscribing. What's the heck of having? You can have 1 million subscribers if ain't nobody watching anything, especially till the end. What good is it doing? You know, but you get the gist of what I'm saying. So I want to thank everyone who has mentioned my channel on their channel, because I appreciate it. I appreciate it, you know. And thanks for talking to me on your channel, because I love talking to you. I love addressing you guys personally. Like, if you could say something to me in a comment, and then I'll make a video replying to your comment, directly talking to you, addressing you. Ask Cherie, she'll tell you. Ask Tawana, they'll tell you. You know, it's fun. I love it. I just love it. Okay, so, but not everybody likes that, you know, and you got to respect everybody. Everybody's different, and some people don't want that kind of attention. So I try to be careful, you know. All right, so let's see. We did this. So I'm waiting for the other one to come in. In the meantime, and the in-between time, I love the in-between. The in-between. Oh, I could really get into a deep conversation with you guys about the in-between and what goes on in between blinks. Oh my gosh. So I'm going to put that there. Y'all, I love this cowboy. AI made this cowboy for me. He's not sad. He's not mad. He's just pondering life. He's praying. He's thinking. I love this cowboy. I love this cowboy. I'm going to get AI to make me some different skin tones, some different hair textures. But this was the one that he made me first. And ink is expensive. You know, I can go through ink like that. So it's like, no. I better chill out. All right, so this is dry. I was cleaning my scissors. All right, so, I don't know. Let's see, I can't get any more. Let me see if I can fit some more in here. So, yeah, you guys, what do you know? I mean, like, what do you know that you really miss about your life that you wish you could do? I mean, what is it about your life that you're really missing? And half of y'all ain't gonna answer. And you know you're not. You know why? Because most of y'all are watching me on TV, which is so comfortable. But if you grab your phone, if you got your phone, go ahead, drop it. Drop me a little bit of a little something. That's what I miss. I miss the vitality of youth, but I don't miss the mentality. Oh, hold on. I miss the vitality, but I don't miss the mentality. That's what it is. That's what it is. I miss the get up and go. Girlfriends, boyfriends, or just by yourself. It's just about going where you want to go. And it's like, now I don't want to go anywhere. I'm so content at just staying home in my bubble. You know what I mean? So anyway, y'all, the last video, you guys remember, and I'm going to move this down for you. I was like, y'all, it is going to take me forever to transfer the stickers, but I did it. I did transfer the majority of the stickers. I tried to organize them as much as possible. So this is my, I guess you call it, doll sticker collection. I love the little chubby girl. Chubby girl. So cute. So cute. They give the best hugs, right? I remember I had a boyfriend once, and he was rock hard, solid. I mean, muscles were rock hard. And I literally told him, it is not fun hugging you because you are just muscle and it's hard. And I'm like, you need some fat on you. I like that bear, you know. I like to feel like I'm hugging a bear. Somebody that's cozy and cuddly, you know. All right, so anyhow, these are She's so gorgeous. She's so gorgeous. All of these girls are gorgeous. She's so cute. She has no right to even be pouting at her young age. She's so gorgeous. So gorgeous. I love all of these. So yeah, y'all, it took me a little bit of a time to get these all on here. And I was so sure that my leg was going to swell up from sitting in that position for so long. So I put on a different knee brace and elevated my knee while I was doing this. And it turned out really good. I love all that. I just love the way it's drawn. It reminds me of this anime movie. How many of you love anime? Yay. I love anime, but a certain type of anime. I don't like the anime where the people's eyes are big, where their eyes are just so big. I like that more mature anime. And there is a movie about a cat that went to the moon to save Earth, and I can't remember the name of it. I've seen it a million times, but the name of it escapes me, and I don't know where to go to find it. So I'll get AI to help me. But when I see this artwork, this illustration, that's what it reminds me of that anime film. There is some old anime that I really, really like and have not watched in so long. But you know what, guys? One of these days, there's not enough hours in the day, and I sleep a lot. I do. 12 hours. If I sleep less than 12 hours, I'm not fully functional. So these are the stickers that just won't stay down, because they're the ones that I printed out on my sticker paper, and my sticker paper is not the highest quality, and it is certainly not removable. She's so adorable. So I put them all toward the back, so that way the weight of all the other stickers will help mash it down. Now, these are not mine. These are ones that I took out of a book that you guys have seen already. So, and then this is some more right here. You see that? I need them to lay down flat. As a matter of fact, why don't we actually just see that? It won't even stay. So I have to keep these toward the back, press down. Yeah, but you know, you remember the days when we would just go, go, go. Just go, go, go. And it was fun. I remember those days. I had my best friend Ava, and oh child, you couldn't tell us. We stayed on the go. All right, so let's put these right here. And then, yeah, so I have these nostalgic moments. But you know what, y'all? I can go to bed and go to sleep, and I can dream. I can dream. I can dream about you, even though I can't hold you tonight. I can dream. And in my dreams, y'all, I can go anywhere and be anywhere. All right, so let me put that away. And let me see, we're at 28 minutes. Okay, so real quick, y'all, let me flip through. Okay, what I was doing. I'm trying to remember. I know you guys like flip throughs as well. Some of you like flip throughs. Oh, I love that cat, the peekaboo cat. I have one peeking out the back of my Jeep's hood. I think y'all seen that. I know you have old off-the-cuff videos. Okay, we got a lot of pages. Yes. And yep, I'm in my A5 tonight. This is old stuff. I need to ink these pages. I remember Jazzy, you saw it. It said, don't forget to ink those pages. So I got this little note here that I need to ink these pages. So let me put that right there. Let's just do it that way, because I need to be able to remember. So, is these any? Oh, okay. So this was a Dutch door. Why didn't I ink these pages? Huh. Okay. I don't know. All right. Okay. All right, so we got some work to do. All right, so what I'm going to do tonight is we are going to create a Dutch door real quick. Hold on. I got to get the tools. All right. So if you hear any background talking, that is Gary listening to the Word of Promise. It's kind of loud, but my door is shut. So he's in his bedroom doing his thing, and I'm in my bedroom doing my thing. Okay, wait a minute. Where is... Alright. Okay, so I got this. Alright. Alright. Perfect. Alright, let me get my stuff. Okay, so let's try this again. Alright, so we're going to start right here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this on this paper, but so far, so good. Oops, we had a little mess up right there. Alright, let me see. Okay, so far, so good. So I want to kind of... Alright, why am I having difficulties? Okay. That's great. I was thinking I might have problems doing this, but we're okay. We are okay. This isn't bad at all. All right, so let's get to going here. I love this gyro cut, y'all. I really do. I have not had any problems with it since I got it, which happens to be a very long time ago, and I don't use it like I should, but all right, let's go to the next one. Okay, let me try that. Again, if you hear the talking from the TV, that is the Word of God, the Word of Promise. And I do apologize for that. So yeah, tonight, hubby and I were just talking away. We haven't had like that good, deep conversation in a while. And I enjoyed it. I really did. We both had a lot to say about various topics. But the thing about when you talk to my husband, he is the type of person that will get you riled up, especially on certain topics. And it's true. He will get you riled up. He really will. Okay, so that's cool. And so I kind of come across a little bit hyper. And I don't have any oxytocin. Let's use scissors for this one. Yeah, I don't have any oxytocin on me. I took it all. I don't have any. But if I came across a little bit hyper or a little bit talkative more than usual, you know why. But I have been wanting to do this for a long time. I've been wanting to do this Dutch door with you guys, especially after the one that was kind of a disaster. And you all might have liked it, you know. It's all preference, but for me, I had done better, and I knew better, and I was like, I should not have done it on that paper. These books right here, these are the ones that are good for Dutch doors. And I knew that. But yet I still wanted to test the waters and try and see if I could get away with it. And I couldn't. I mean, I could have, y'all, but I didn't like it. It looked rinky-dink. It looked rinky-dink to me. So no, I wasn't going to keep that. And it being a book that I wasn't going to trash. Okay. All right. So that is what I think I'm going to end right here. Put that back. Y'all, I could have just used this. I should have used this. I should have used this. It's been so long. I don't even remember how to use it. I know we put it, it's like this, I believe. But I haven't used this in so long. Wow. See, that just goes to show you. I just buy stuff, use it. Wow. I don't remember how to use it. I really don't. I guess this is how you're supposed to use it, but this doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right in my hand. But I need to go through my stash, y'all, seriously. And these were the scissors that I should have used to trim that, these tiny scissors. But I didn't even bother to look in my tool bag. I just grabbed what was right over there on the desk. So shame on me. You got what you need, girlfriend. You just need to use it. Simple as that. Okay, so with this, set that to the side. And so let's see how this turned out. Yeah, well, y'all, I don't like it. I don't like it. Let me try this. You know, it may have looked like something in my head, but turns out something else. Hate these little teeny pieces of paper. All right. Okay. All right. So we have one door, then we have another door. And yes, y'all, these edges must be inked. Absolutely. No doubt about it. And we are going to ink them tonight. We are going to ink them tonight. Oh, wow. Look like something. These are markers. Oh, Pamela. The thing of it is that when I pull stuff out, right? When I pull stuff out, of that luggage, what happens, y'all, is I tend to, I have to, it's work. I have to go and get it out of there. I have to bend down and I have to get it. And it's like, oh my gosh. Why do I have everything packed up in the luggage as if I'm going to have to jam sometime soon? Well, you know, it's just so I can take it wherever I have to go without pulling. But, okay, so that's inked. And I'm going to stick with brown instead of pink because of the brown in that. And we're going to ink these edges. All right, so I'm good with that. Let's see here. I can put that in there. Okay. There was another, okay, right here, where Jazzy said, make sure you ink those edges. All right. It really does make a difference. I love that vintage thing. All right, yay. Yay. All right, so like I was saying, but the peekaboo cat, I really miss, well, not really miss, but I do miss that cat that I was babysitting, cat sitting, that was Samson, and I call him Sammy, and of course I spell it S-A-M-I. All right, so now with those edges inked, I'm gonna do, I want to paint. I really want to paint, but I'm not, because I'm not pulling that out tonight. I mean, it's right there. It's no excuse, but so look at that. You know what, y'all? I would rather have too much, you know, well, not too much, but have the stuff and not use it that much than to have the stuff and I'm gonna have to use ink. Hold on. All right, hold on. I see what's going on here. I don't have a plush pink. All right, so we're gonna have to use this lightly, slightly, and lightly. All right, y'all, we are at 42 minutes. So this means that I'm gonna have to start wrapping things up. Okay, I'm digging that. I'm digging. All right, I'm cool. I'm good with that. I need to invest in some more inks, y'all, but I want that pale pink. But here's the thing, though. There's the pale pink right there. So why buy the pale pink? Because there's the pale pink right there. Because that's the shade that I wanted. But I don't do this that often. You know what I mean? Am I really liking this? To be honest with you, the answer is no. Okay, so now we're leaving that color. And I'll have to use marker. The color that I should have used, instead of this orange, I should have used pink to go along with this, or blue or something. So no, I'm not liking this at all. But we're going to make it better. You know, we're going to make it better. Let's see here. All right, let's get this Tombow right here. All right, and let me see if this is, yes, actually it is. I know I could use a ruler, but I just kind of wanted it to be, I didn't want it to be perfect. No, I don't want the ruler. And I have a thinner ruler that I would have used anyway. But no, I just want it to be, I don't want it to be perfect. All right, this is, I'd rather have it like that. And now what I want to do is I want to put a box. And you know what? Gotta go. I could either put a box or I could draw a box. I think I'm going to draw a box. And I'm going to put this box. Now I want to use my ruler. But I really should get the smaller one that's flatter, but I'm going to get the, I'm just going to use this. And we're going to just draw right there. Wait, don't I have, I used to have them. I was going to say I had stencils for a box, but I have so much stuff. Not compared to some of y'all, though. I have a lot of stuff. And, it's just a whole lot of digging. And we're already at 42. We're at 46 minutes. So, I'm going to have to speed this along. Okay. So, yeah, that cat, the little peekaboo cat, man, it reminded me of little Sammy. I miss Sammy, but I am glad that he's gone home because he needs to be with his family. All right, so I can do this with color or I can do this with a pen. And I'm going to do it with a pen this time. But this is great to do with your inks because it gives it that airbrushed look. This is great to do with a pen. Or I could have used a stamp, you know. It doesn't matter. I'm really not a big fan of stencils. I'm really not. Okay. All right. This is okay. I'm not really that big on stencils, and I don't want to trash it. But I mean, I could have drew that, seriously. All right. I'm going to end the video here. We're at 48 minutes. This did not turn out the way that I wanted it to turn out, but at the same time, you know, it is what it is, right? All right, whatever. So, this is enough space to do some writing. I'm going to take some flowers and put them on this side, but you guys will not see me do it. And as far as this is concerned, I'm going to put some lines going across here, and it's going to be like this. So this is nothing that you're going to be missing. You guys have seen this type of stuff before with others who do Dutch doors. And I'm just going to do this with you. And I'm done with you guys because it's already at 50 minutes. Whew, okay, so I will see y'all in the next video. Thank you for being here. If you made it to the end, I am greatly appreciative. If you like this video just a little tiny bit, little teeny weeny bit, hit that thumbs up, and I will see you, God willing, in the next video. Bye for now.